Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, we are up here with Misha, and she told us that she likes Sazune in the same way that we do. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, this music is really tense and very sad also. So, makes me a little bit depressed listening to it. So I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna continue. Yeah, that's just lay down, Shums. Come on. I need a drink. Because I can't do this with usual Mitchell voice, which is all happy, because this clearly isn't happy. I want to date my girlfriend. You should close your eyes, like a condemned criminal confessing the last of their sins in front of an executioner. It only makes it harder for me to think of a response. I know I have to give one. I see. I never knew. I really want to come to school with Jan, but it sounded interesting, even when it would hate me. It at least felt like they'd leave me alone. I was learning sign language, but I wasn't very good at it. The Jan was trying to give you join student council because it was only her and Lily, and they came up to me. I couldn't understand her at all. But so Chen wouldn't use her pen and paper. She knew I was taking sign language classes. I was exposed quickly. I didn't know any. Well, I made her try harder, and I hated Chen. I thought she was making fun of me. That wasn't the reason, though. So, I slowly fell in love with the Chen, and I told her that I loved her. Chen's doing council room, when just two of us. I had these fantasies of Chen staying alone in the office, trying to put everything together by herself. It seemed so lonely to me and so sad. I think I wanted it to be that way. That way I could be there for Jan, and maybe Jan would like me. Even though there's a reason for you to believe it. I did it anyway. I wanted it to be true. So I was okay with letting myself believe it, even if I did think I knew. The day was really, really beautiful too with Jan. We were done with everything, and I was looking out the window. Even through the window, the light was so warm. I wanted to stay like that forever next to Chan. But then I looked at Chan, and she had her back to the window and was looking at something, blocking out the rest of the world. The light was on her shoulders, like when I would put a blanket on my shoulders as a little kid. I just stopped for a second and trying to hold in the image that was soon in her mind. But Chan looked... It was like... Chan looked like in a way that made me want to be with her. But I felt like it'd be hard for that to happen. Wow, that was a really long time ago. It was different back then too. A little messy. I cut it because Chan was always talking about it. Anyway, I told her right then and there. I confessed. I was rejected. So I thought that was it at Chan, but so Chan was always trying to find me. I hated Chan for it again. When I asked her why she was doing it, it was because I was her friend. Things would have been rid of them. I not much experience she had with crying. Though she could keep herself from doing so well. She didn't pause to wipe her eyes that I never noticed. Having to Chan say that made me happy, but also sad. Even though she never meant to hurt me, it still hurts, even now. Chan has a way of manipulating people, hey Chan. Sometimes she wants to, and sometimes she doesn't really, but it happens anyway. Sometimes I'm not sure exactly which one it is, and I feel doubt. I wish that Chan liked me instead of you. Maybe wonder if I was trying to hate you in a Chan. Just a little. I didn't like that. So you're thinking maybe better if I wasn't here at all. So I was confused. Thoughts never crossed your mind. That's not it, Chan. Thought about it a lot these past few days. I don't want to hate anyone. You or Shichan. It's stupid that I ever felt like that isn't a chance. I don't want to think about that kind of stuff ever again. Missing people, being apart from them. I'm tired of it. I don't want to think about it anymore. I already did though, so I'm still really the worst kind of person. I was thinking it'd be better if Shannon coming to this school. I was thinking, wouldn't it be better if I just died? That wouldn't be good at all, Misha. I mean, you know, I kind of sympathize with you a little bit. When, you know, you think it'll work out, but it just doesn't. I sympathize with you there, but hell, we all get depressed sometimes. I get depressed sometimes. Have I ever actually gone this far? No. Have I thought about it? I mean, sure. I mean, it's depression. It happens. But it's not the way. It's not. It's not. So I kind of understand Amish's feeling, but it's not. It's not better. It's worse. It's an easy way out, really. You're all self-hating yourself, and you're like, oh, it's better I just killed myself? No. That's not right. That's not... No. I mean, I know, depression, it gets you down. That's kind of what it is. It's depression. You're sad and you're depressed. That's what happens, but it's... And sometimes you think that, but to actually say it like this is... It's not good. It's not. Mr. Press herself harder against... Mr. Press herself harder against the fence at her back, as if hoping to slip right through it. Without really thinking about it, I grab her hand. Her reflexes are terrible. I only managed to grab it under a few of her fingers, but it's unimportant. Sorry, it's... Actually, you said something pretty weird right now, and the way you kind of backed up into the fence. It's not really a good thing, Misha. It's not. Yeah, I guess that's right, Chan. Yeah. Do I know what I think? As soon as a said person will anyone close to her except on her own terms. It's frustrating, sometimes even infuriating. That probably would have bothered me when I was in the hospital and anyone who would shut me out was dead to me. I've forgotten all about it until recently. I got a letter and it was all about that. I was mad. I thought, how can you accuse me of something? How can you accuse me of closing myself off from everyone and giving up? Isn't that what everyone else did to me? What else am I supposed to do? What can I do? Yeah, even now, I don't know that's how it happened, but she was right too. I did close myself off. So I made up my mind that I'm not going to let that be the case ever again. The hospital, Hichin, is that what those pills are for? Just listen, please. She knew as obvious as I was. She always wanted to draw people closer to her. It's the only reason Hichin was interested in me in the first place, I think. And I think I was determined not to let that happen, in a way. This is her castorized downwards, understanding perfectly. I never realized how hard that can be. Now I return the favor, it even takes twice as long. I really learned a second language just to get this far. It wasn't as hard as I thought, but it definitely was hard. Sometimes I felt like I was climbing over a mountain, with how hard my hands hurt. You did the same thing, so the same reason, wasn't it? That was really amazing. That's what makes me so sad and a little angry that you would say such a stupid thing like that. It's not good, Misha. It's not good. Thinking it, sure. But saying wouldn't it be better if you died? No, it's not. It's not good. At all.